Yeah, what is it that you're making?
Can you guess what that is? What do you think that is?
This is part of your taillights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, these are like the buckets that you're
Bezels?
bezels, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you notice the big holes in the back of the car there, right?
Yeah, the big holes.
Yeah, you've got to fill those in because you want water all going back there, right? We don't want to have water going in behind the taillights, all splashing up in here.
No.
No rust in there, you know what I mean?
No good.
So these are buckets that this is going to go into. That's going to sit inside there. That's going to seal off the buckets from behind.
Okay.
These are going to get welded in there. And then I got to drill 2 holes because that's where the bezel go, the taillight assembly. So what I'm going to do is when I'm done here, I'm going to hammer all this in tapered. This is tapered. So what I'm going to do is going to get these all in here. Then I'm going to hammer this around here because I'll probably end up breaking some of his tack weld. Actually, I'm going to tack weld this on the outside really quick. Just so I know it won't break. This is for security. Yeah, well, they won't break then.
So what were they originally? Were these the Edsel pieces?
Yeah, 58. Edsel grill inserts. Okay, now, before I weld this bottom piece in there, I taper these in just so lightly. I want this to fit the grill nice and snug around the grill. Snug that is now. This is going to get chromed, this part right here. I made these pieces removable. This bucket's removable out here because I'm going to do the body work on this. This is going to get painted inside here for reflective.
Okay.
I was thinking about having them chrome, but it's going to be a lot more work. This is the bezel is going to get chrome. This is going to get painted in here. A light color probably for reflection. So these are the pieces that's missing all in there. These pieces are getting welded in there.
All right, let me go take a look.
Yeah, go snap it over there, you know.
Of course, right now we're a few feet off the ground.
You know? see how that goes? So I have to taper these in. Make it as tight as we possibly can here. You see how that goes, right? All right. So it has no sharp edges. I'm gonna weld a piece of round bar around it. Yeah, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to put a curve on the back of these buckets. See how flat they are? These are curved on the back side a little bit. I'm going to put a slight curve on them with the wheel. Not too much, just a few little bits. Buckling in there, some canning. You want that. So the backside's curved now. So because it's curved on the back of the bucket.
Yeah.
So I got that curved on the inside of here. See that? Let's see how well this fits in here now. A little tight, a little tight. That's all right. That's all right. There it is. See? Curved on the back side for the bucket to sit in there. There's my holes for mounting. I gotta drill those out. That's where the taillights are gonna go into. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna make sure when I put the taillights in, they're gonna work, you know. this is where the taillight holds into, and this is what's going to hold the whole bezel in there. I just got to drill a center hole to put the wiring for the taillights through here. You know what I mean? This is going to hold this in nice and snug. I'm gonna go and tack weld it in place.
Do I need gloves?
No. No. I'm just gonna push this a little bit right there. I want this to be even with this here. This
You don't want it even with this?
This actually has to come out a little bit here.
Yeah, I would say it looks better when it's lined up with that edge.
Yes, right there.
Alright.
So this is here. This has to be even with this, but I need this pried up because I need to create the gap on the top, like that. Like that. Just like that. Alright, can you hold that like that now?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna tack it now. I think it needs to come in a little farther. It needs to go in farther. Hang on 1 second. Hang on, bud.
Where do you want it to line up here on this edge?
I want it to go in a little farther. Make sure she's even all the way around now. There it is. Okay. Make sure we're looking good here. We're down there, you go, right there, like that. I think that's pretty good. Keep holding that. Okay, let go. Alright, let me see this here. Yep, that's what we need right there.